Warning. Room 1215 is a place where different opinions are often expressed and one may find offensive. However, some opinions may be strongly one-sided and we do not intend to offend or hurt anyone's feelings. No matter the race, sexual orientation, gender, or creed. Period.
Viewers' discretion advised, shorty.
Welcome back, roomies, to Room 1215 to our political edition. I forgot to mention that tonight is the night that Trump and Biden debate.
Sleepy Joe Biden. Sloppy Joe Biden. Biden in the basement.
Oh, that's when they debate tonight, and I was gonna watch it to get a good laugh, but I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it, but my wife says I gotta watch it.
I don't think I want to watch it, but I may go back on my own work. So let me ask you this question.
Go ahead, Tia.
Because I was having this conversation with somebody else. I believe that there are more black Trump supporters than a lot of people think of. What is your stance on that? Do you agree with that, or
I've been telling my wife I just got a strange feeling. I got a strange feeling. It just like 4 years ago when Trump beat Hillary Clinton, and I honestly didn't think I was preparing for the worst.
I didn't think that Trump was going to win against Hillary. I thought Hillary was going to win.
I thought Hillary would win because I looking at the world going and everything. I thought we were on a downward spiral, and I just get an unusual feeling now. Out of both candidates, Trump is the better candidate. But I just think all the things going on is just so much. I just don't feel that it could be a crazy. We get up. November 3rd, election day. November 4th, we wake up.
Joe Biden's out.
Joe Biden.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Trump 2020.
And let me just be honest. We're not endorsing anyone.
We're not
endorsing Donald Trump. We're not endorsing Joe Biden. We're not endorsing anyone. I just don't see Joe Biden being the president.
But that's scary.
But yeah, it is. It's very scary because Joe Biden, I just really think he needs to be at the house.
Yeah.
I really do think, Welcome back, roomies, to Room 1215. This is your girl Tia Munt, and on today, like I said, if you guys was listening earlier, we have a very special guest, which is my dad, Mr. Derek T. Stevenson. So let's just dive right back on in. How do you feel about people wearing the "Make America Great Again" hats? How do you feel about the Trump hats? How do you feel about the whole "Make America Great Again"? Say your opinion on it, and then I want to tell mine.
It's America.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm wearing a New York Yankees hat on. You can't see me, but I'm wearing a Yankees hat. The producer behind me got a pirate shirt on. If you can, it's America. You put whatever you want on your head. You can put Beetlejuice on a cap and wear it. It's America. Now the acronym MAGA, Make America Great Again. Some people might think that offensive. Some people might get upset and mad. Some people might even say, when was America ever great? But at the end of the day, guess what? You're an American. Mm-hmm. Listen, if you want to worship Satan, you can worship Satan in this country. Mm-hmm. That's not great. But that's your freedom and your choice. So you wear MAGA hats all day long. Mm-hmm. You're not going to please everybody. People just so uptight.
You think people are just like I say, people now, that's why on a podcast we have our disclaimer, and then on throughout the show you're going to hear me say, this is just my opinion. What you feel is, how you feel, but these are just our opinions.
Yeah.
I just think in today's social climate, I think people just want to say, "Ooh, I want to get offended." Can I please get offended? I just want to get offended.
It's a hat.
Yeah.
It's a hat. Mm-hmm. It has the acronym MAGA. Mm-hmm. Listen, you remember FUBU?
Yeah.
For us, by us.
Yeah.
FUBU.
FUBU. Yeah.
FUBU jacket, FUBU clothes, whatever. Acronym. You had it on your shirt. You had it on your. It was FUBU. Made by black folks.
Yeah. Excuse me if I'm laughing, you guys.
It's a MAGA hat.
We got some audience. We got some people in the audience. So.
It's a MAGA hat. What is MAGA?
Right.
You know, you might not agree with it.
Okay. See, that's going back to what I said. Now, that's your opinion on it.
Yeah.
My opinion on it. I don't know how to put it. When I see someone with a MAGA hat, a MAGA shirt, I feel uncomfortable. Not for me, but for them. Okay. Because I don't want someone attacking someone just because they have that item on. Like, there's racists everywhere. Not all. Are there some Trump supporters that are racist? Yes. Are there some Biden supporters that are racist? Yes. No matter how you pick and choose, there's racists on both sides. That's just my opinion.
I think I'll go ahead. I mean, cut you off.
Oh, you go ahead.
I think we use that racism. Let's just break it down. Racism and prejudice.
Okay, prejudice. Yeah,
it's
prejudice.
It's some black folk now.
Yeah, we could be prejudiced against our own people as black
there you
people.
Go.
So yeah, I'm gonna
that's better. The race is a deep and hardened. I hate you because your color. I hate you. I'm gonna get you in I'm gonna hate. I'm gonna do you harm. But you know what? I see you got saggy jeans on. You got dreadlocks or whatever. I'm prejudging you.
I mean, that's true.
There you go.
We do.
But I'm not gonna hate you.
Yeah.
I might think you're a thug or whatever. But I ain't gonna hate you. I'm just prejudging you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be cautious of but I'm gonna hate you enough that just do you bodily harm because I hate you. Racism is a hate, and I think a lot of time people always have now in this society we just use racism. I have a book called Without Sanctuary. And this book is it's about lynchings. Yeah. Lynchings in the United States of America. Nobody at my house want to take a look at it.
No.
I got the book.
I'm scared of seeing people lynch.
But I wanted to read about lynching.
I don't want to read about it. I will have nightmares. But
I have this book. It's called Without Sanctuary. And about lynchings. So, and that is hate. That is hate. So go on. I mean,
no, that's a great point that you mentioned because I never forget. In the grocery store, I saw an old man, an old white male with I got two stories to tell. One time I seen a white man in Winn-Dixie with a "Make America Great Again" shirt on, and he was just so nice to me. I had my mask on, but he could see my freckles. He said, "You have one of the most beautiful freckles. I love your smile." And he could tell that I was smiling through my mask. And me and him just having a conversation. And the lady rung his stuff up with my stuff. I said, "Don't even worry about it. I pay for it." And he was like, "Well, thank you." And so we would just walk outside just talking and people just looking like.
With a MAGA hat.
With a MAGA hat on. With a MAGA shirt on. We just happy just talking. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Another story is I was at TJ Maxx and I had my mask on, and this white lady, we were looking at natural hair care products, and she had on a "Make America Great Again" hat, "Make America Great Again" shirt. She come up to me and she said, "You look at my hair." She said, "I'm not trying to be funny, but I use black products for my hair." And she was a white lady who had really curly hair. She said it was a hot day in June. She said, before she know it, she said, "Hey, can I touch your hair?" And she touching my hair. "Oh, your hair is real soft. I need to get what you use." I need to get what you use. And I said, "Well, I use these products." And the products was there, and I showed it to her. And she was like, "Okay." And people people just looking like, what they got going on there? Same lady. Same hat, same shirt, "Make America Great Again" hat. And I'm saying those are the two times I encountered people that were white, had the hat, had a shirt, and it seemed like they were bothered by me being a black woman. They actually complimented me.
Isn't that so?
So yeah,
in the South.
Yeah, in the South.
In the South. In
Alabama. Like I say, yeah.
In the South.
Scared of people that wear. I'm not scared for the people that wear. I'm scared of what people might do.
That's why she's afraid.
Okay, Tierra, what do you want to say?
But going back to racism, and he mentioned lynching,
Mm-hmm.
and racism is and just an extreme form of hate. If you want to equate it, it's something like you want to say something from a spiritual aspect. It's really demonic
Mm-hmm.
because you're actually hating somebody based upon something, a factor that they can't help. You can't help what race and ethnicity
Yeah,
you are.
yeah.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
Yeah.
that's going back to the racism. And even with lynching, whenever a black man or just a black person in general was lynched, because not only was black men lynched, black women, black children, boys and girls,
Mhm.
they were lynched. And you would have them people with their kids looking at this lynching. Not only did they lynch people, they mutilated them. So it wasn't enough just to lynch them. We had to mutilate their bodies and so forth.
Mhm.
So, like I said, I know you have a strict schedule and
Mhm.
you know want to keep it moving and so forth. But
Mhm.
just going back, tying into that racism. and
You know, going back to that makes a good point. I was watching Golden Girls the other day, and Blanche was from the South, and they said Blanche, she was talking about growing up in the South, and she had a pretty dress, and she was like, "Oh, well, I wore this dress when there were lynchings," and I was like, "Did any black person catch this?"
How many black folks watch Golden Girls?
That's the thing. I watched Golden Girls.
I watch no Golden Girls.
And I was so shocked. I was like, they wrote that in. Her having a pretty dress, and she only wore that dress for lynches, which is pretty, it blew my mind.
Okay.
I guess so. So, yeah. Steering the conversation right back in. So, that's just my opinion on the whole Make America Great Again shirts and hats. And those are my two encounters I had with people with Make America Great Again. Like I said, I feel uncomfortable. Not for myself, just for the people that wear it, because people are crazy. Now let me go back to ask you this: do you think that people are being attacked just because they have a Make America Great Again hat or shirt? Do you feel that people are just going around and attacking people, and they're like, okay, you have this Make America Great Again hat or shirt, and I'm just gonna get at you?
I think demographically where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
You if you have a MAGA hat somewhere like in the Chicago, like not like Jussie Smollett, but it'd be safe in Detroit or urban Detroit, urban New York City, places where it's urban or whatever.
Okay, I can totally agree.
In certain demographics, but here in the South or whatever, rural areas or whatever, yeah, you're gonna wear your MAGA hat. But it all depends, demographically in the population of that community, we here in our community, whatever. It's something else. You saw somebody with, people with MAGA hats. You said once in Selma and
once in Montgomery. And how nice and friendly they were. They were just casual talking.
But yeah, when you wear a MAGA hat, you're gonna get confronted.
I think you are.
Ain't no doubt about it. It's happening. It's going down. Either you can bring some fire with you, but it's gonna go down. Just the
crazy world we live in.
Crazy world we live in.
The atmosphere.
Yeah.
And let me just say this. Like I said, this is our political show. Our commentation on this. We're not endorsing Biden.
We're not endorsing Sleepy Joe.
And we're not endorsing President Trump.
Trump 45.
We're not endorsing either one. But I would say this. I don't think people should be attacked because they wear a Make America Great Again hat.
Right.
I think, like you said, it's America. They should be able to wear what they wear. I just feel like people being attacked for a Make America Great Again hat or shirt, I think that's wrong. And I feel like I hate that we being in America. And see, that's why Room 1215 came about. I wanted to create an open space where people can express their opinions. I'm a firm believer to each his own. I'm a firm believer, hey, at the end of the day, we may not agree, but we're going to agree on us having our separate views. So yeah, that's just one thing. That's why our podcast we created. I want people to express their opinions, and I feel like it's just so crazy in this day and age. We live in a world where people say, "Oh, you can say your opinion, but when your opinion doesn't line up with my opinion, oh, you're wrong." That's crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's just, like I said, I just think people just want to get offended. Like, why does it matter that my opinion doesn't line? Don't you want to be different? Everybody don't need to be the same. We need to use our minds. We need to think different, and not the same. But once you find someone who's like-minded and think the same with the same way you do, like I always say, I don't talk politics. I don't talk politics. I only talk politics with like-minded people. Will I consider my dad being a like-minded person? I would say so. Because like I said, he said he's not Democrat nor Republican. He's a realist. He's what you said again, an independent.
I'm a black man.
Okay,
that is an independent conservative.
Okay.
I'm conservative.
Okay.
I was born black. Can't change that. Mm-hmm. I'm an independent thinker. You're not going to think for me. Mm-hmm. I'm going to check things out. I'm just not going to take your word for it. Mm-hmm. If you're speaking truth, truth is truth. If it's truth, it's truth. Mm-hmm. And also, I'm a conservative with my values and my views. I believe in God, strong families. Mm-hmm. And that's just what I base upon.
And I want to tell people, I feel like me and someone else had this conversation. Shout out to Nubian. Me and her had this conversation. She said, do it feel like people, I just feel like the climate is like they're almost threatening you to vote. Like they're using all these scare tactics for people to vote. Like they're bombarding you with
vote or die.
Vote or die. I don't like that.
Hate it too.
I don't like it. She said, I've never felt so pressured to vote. It's like they're using peer pressure. You see it on TV. If you're on social media, see it on social media. If you got your social media connected to your phone, you're going to get random text messages about voting. And I thought she was joking about that. And then I want to say the next day I got a text about, have you been registered to vote? If not, make sure you register to vote. This is the vote for our lives and all that stuff like that. I feel like you just get everywhere you go just being bombarded with voting.
It's just control and just just tactics to get you, like you said, it's just fear.
Fear tactics.
But if you want to vote, you vote.
Going back to these going back to these black Trump supporters.
Okay.
Do you think that black people who are Trump supporters, do you think they are scared to say they are Trump supporters? Because
yes.
They're scared of the backlash they're going to receive within their community.
Yes. I got family. I'll tell you a story, and I don't know how much time we have. Back when Obama was president, I had a conversation with my uncle. Back in like 2007, we were going to my granddaddy funeral. I was riding both of my uncles, and both, like I said, my whole family was Democrat. Mm-hmm. I was the only one that was a Republican, or not a Republican, just supporting the Republican Party's policies. Mm-hmm. And I knew about Obama's stand on very issues of abortion, where I'm against abortion, same-sex marriage, then he called civil unions, and I was sharing it with my uncle at the time, and the vehicle was about to run out of gas and was somewhere near Furman, whatever. But my uncle, who's a minister, he got fire-breathing mad at me. Got mad as could be, and I was telling him facts. It wasn't like stuff, but they were so caught up on what this man's going to do for the community. No. But the way I view the policies was, man, he's going to give money to Planned Parenthood. There's going to more of our black babies, because we abort more black babies are the one, being aborted. Really the family's structured already messed up. So when you got two men marrying men and two women marrying men, it's going to mess up the family. And he's going to push that. That was like in 2006. 2012 or 13, when he won the second term, and he got on TV and said, I believe that I've now evolved, and said I believe the two men can, I'm supporting same-sex marriage now, and the Supreme Court passed it. I was at the house with my uncle and my auntie, and it was like they were almost broke down in tears.
Yeah, because you know, being a black families, we don't believe in that.
And I saw the
do
hurt in their
not
eyes.
believe in
And
that.
as much as they hurt, I can see it and I can feel it. They still would not say nothing
bad
negative
about
that.
Obama.
And I thought, you're right, as a citizen, you can speak out, no matter what party it is. You'll express your opinion about something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I felt right there, I was like, we've been so as a people, being, duped to going one way. And really not looking at the other way.
Yeah, I definitely want to say this. I want people to, as you guys get done looking at this video, like I said, we don't endorse Biden. We don't endorse Trump. We're not endorsing anyone. This is just our opinions. I think you should just do the research. Don't let people just tell you.
Do the
research yourself. And then when you do the research, you find out who you choose a candidate that line up with your beliefs. Your values and your views. Like I said, I just don't want to vote. I have no need to vote. I have no desire to vote. So yeah, I have no whatsoever. No. Yeah. So we're gonna wrap this on up. I have to say, this has been by far my best podcast. My best.
You need to have me on more.
Maybe
whatever segment, whatever topic.
So yeah, I may have you back on, and so like I said, it was truly an honor and it was a privilege. I thank you for giving me the opportunity. I thank you for giving us Room 1215 the opportunity to interview you.
I thank you for having me. I had a great time.
And tell all your friends. I'm
most definitely gonna tell them.
And so tell all your friends, hey, I'm gonna be on 1215 podcast. Go check it out. So you guys, I'm gonna wrap this on up. I thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Once again, thank you guys for watching, tuning in. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. You guys. Like I said, this is just an opinion-based show. This is just our opinions. Our opinion or not, you guys' opinions. You don't have to agree with everything we say. Just do the research for yourself. So, love you guys. Thank you. Peace out. That's a good one.
But, if you're gonna wear like it,
He's gonna edit it out.
you look like it. It's not gonna.
Jerry, you gonna edit it out, are you? You gotta edit all this out. I cannot stop it.
We're gonna get like at least 1,000 views. What you think, Jarrell?
We're gonna keep some of these for
How much time we got left? You stop.
No, I'm rolling. We're gonna keep some up for bloopers too.
Okay.
Because
Thanks for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.